What is going on, Knicks Nation? The New York Knicks get the win in the season finale, and your New York Knicks pick up their 50th win and are officially the second seed in the Eastern Conference. What a thrilling game to finish off an historical regular season for these New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson continues his MVP level of performance with a 40-point game, 7 times, and 8 rebounds. The Knicks are red hot heading into the NBA playoffs on a win streak. Give me Philadelphia or Miami. I don't care. Either one has to come through Madison Square Garden. Let's go, baby. Shout out to Knicks Nation right now. The Knicks. Woo! What a game. Now, I'm going to address the elephant in the room right away because I saw a lot of Knicks fans on Twitter debating if they should lose or win this game because they're afraid of a specific opponent. Come on, Knicks Nation. We're better than that. Don't have a loser's mentality. I don't care who we face up against. We need home court in the first 2 rounds. Give me Philadelphia. Give me Miami. I don't care what happened last year. I want revenge. I was rooting for this Knicks team to win throughout the entire game. Knicks fans, never root for a loss because you want a different opponent. We're better than that. We don't got a loser's mentality. We're the New York Knicks. They should be worried about coming to the Garden and face Jalen Brunson, who just led this Knicks team to 50 freaking wins. Come on now. I love this. There was not one sliver of my mind that was like, yeah, I'd rather lose this game to get the 3rd seed so we can face off against Indiana instead of one of the Philadelphia 76ers or the Miami Heat. That's just me. I got that much confidence in this squad. This Knicks team is built to beat anybody, okay? This is huge. This is gigantic. Now, of course, I get it. Philadelphia and Miami, they feel more like a threat. They have NBA playoff experience. We lost to the Heat last year. The Sixers are a different team with Joel Embiid. The Knicks beat the Sixers by 40 points this year with Joel Embiid healthy, okay? We should have a mindset of, I don't care who we're going up against. This Knicks team is ready to go. We have Jalen Brunson. They don't got Jalen Brunson. We got an elite team, folks. We're the second best team in the Eastern Conference, right behind the Boston Celtics. Getting 50 wins. This is the best Knicks season in a long time. Soak it in, folks. Soak it in. And I have been consistent with my takes on this channel throughout the entire remainder of the season. You know what I've been telling you guys that is the most important thing that this Knicks team has to make sure they do heading into the final stretch of games is what? They need to get hot when it matters the most. Because if you are a basketball team and go on a win streak heading into the NBA playoffs, that momentum carries in. And the Knicks have won 5 in a row heading into the NBA playoffs. 5 in a row. That is called momentum. That's what I've been talking about. You need to get some momentum. You need to get some positivity heading into the NBA postseason because that's when it translates, baby. Let's go. And the Knicks are winners of 5 straight. And now we have to watch the play-in game. Philadelphia versus Miami to see who the first-round opponent is going to be. We made a video on the channel yesterday highlighting Jalen Brunson should be the league MVP. He won't be, but he should be. Another 40-piece. Alex Caruso. First team All-NBA defense? Yeah, okay. Here's Jalen Brunson, Caruso. Shout out to the chat right now. Knicks Nation, hit that like button for your boy right now. We are done with the regular season, and now this is where the fun begins, baby. This Knicks team went up against a prideful Chicago Bulls squad, down by 8 points with 7 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. They willed all the way back, forced overtime. Brunson almost hit the game winner. But they go into OT, and they prove to be the better team with Jalen Brunson leading the pack, baby. Shout out to Knicks Nation in the chat right now. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel because we got NBA Knicks basketball, playoff basketball, back in action. I'm hyped up. You should be hyped up too. There is no way any Knicks fans should be feeling any type of negative way right now. Oh no, we got to verse one of Philly or Miami. I wish we could have versed Indiana. The Pacers just put up like 180 points So let's pretend like the Pacers are a good team, just like Miami and Philadelphia. I don't care who we face off against. Give me anybody. The Knicks get their 50th win of the season. Are you kidding me? What a season from these New York Knicks. What a season. 50-32. I'm looking right now at the standings, the final standings, and it's a beautiful sight. The second seed in the East, baby. The Eastern Conference runs through New York in the first 2 rounds of the NBA playoffs. Let's go! Hit that like button right now, folks. Knicks Nation, this is a time to celebrate. Even though the job didn't even start yet. Now the seeding is arranged. Now we wait and see who we're playing in the first round. But boy, oh boy, was this a fun season that will be remembered for a long time. And now we're hopeful that this season really translates into playoff success. I don't care about who we're facing up against. Let's freaking go. Now, getting deeper into tonight's game, I mean, we're seeing before our eyes what you can expect in the NBA playoffs. Starting off with Jalen Brunson being an MVP. Okay, 40 points like it's nothing. This guy can just get into the paint with efficiency. Double teams, doesn't matter. Triple teams, doesn't matter. Gets to his spot, gets to his spots, makes efficient plays, makes excellent moves at the rim. Efficiency. Not relying on three-point shooting as well. Only a 1-3. 11 free throws, 14 of 30 from the field. A near triple-double. Dante DiVincenzo with a career-high 52 minutes. Yikes. 25 points for Dante DiVincenzo and 5 3-pointers. Josh Hart got tweaked his ankle early in the game, but he was fine. A double-double for Josh Hart, 12 and 10. And 4 assists. OG Anunoby, timely buckets, and elite defense down the stretch. Isaiah Hartenstein with 13 big rebounds. Bojan Bogdanovic with 13 off the bench. Precious Achiuwa had a great overtime period. The Knicks elected to go with Precious instead of Mitch. I don't know the reason for that. Mitch only had 7 minutes. I don't know if they're just saving him for the playoffs and just really do not want to risk anything further with the Mitch injury. I don't understand why Mitchell Robinson only got 7 minutes, especially coming off one of his better games of the season most recently. I'm not going to read too much into that. I just think the Knicks want to go with Precious, get him in rhythm, and he came through. Precious came through when it mattered the most. Multiple blocks, getting big-time pieces for this Knicks team. Let's go. Absolutely big time. Deuce McBride, big shots in that fourth quarter to pull the Knicks back. What more can you say? Man, those Chicago Bulls were something. Those Chicago Bulls would not go away. But the Knicks prevail, baby. The Knicks prevail. Shout out to the Knicks Nation in the chat, baby. I love you guys. Let's freaking go. We are the New York Knicks. Let them go, Steven. Let them know. Miami and Philly are 2 good teams that are going to go to war against each other only to step into a nightmare in the Garden for the playoffs. Absolutely. Love that mindset. Richie, we avoid playing the Celtics in the second round? Yes, we did. We will be seeing Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals if we make it, which we will, baby. You got to manifest it, right? Matchups was suited for Precious at the times than Mitch. That's true. That's probably why Tibbs went with Precious matchups. And how beautiful is that we have the luxury of the bench is that deep where we're like, oh, Precious matches up better against this personnel. You know how insane that is? How deep this Knicks team really is? Oh, my goodness. Let's freaking go, Knicks fans. Hit that like button for your boy. The Knicks get a overtime victory in the finale to head into the playoffs with positive momentum. Miami got worse and lost players. Knicks got way better this year, and the Knicks smoked the Sixers all year long. Let them know, baby. I love that. We defo made that tougher than it had to be. So many turnovers that needs to be sorted out. Yeah, not a perfect game. Josh Hart cannot fumble that basketball out of bounds. That can't happen, Mr. Josh Hart. We got to learn how to inbound the ball and execute better. That's another thing. There's some things that needs to get cleaned up, and we have a whole week to rest up, regenerate, and get back to business against one of the Philadelphia 76ers or the Miami Heat, baby. I'm pumped up, and you should be too. I'm really pumped up right now, and you should be too. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I'm pumped up right now. Knicks fans, we are the second best team in the NBA, in the Eastern Conference, rather. That's what we like to see, baby. That's what we like to see. Now, folks, we do have a proud sportsbook sponsor of the channel, and I was going to show you guys the odds, but they're actually changing it right now, which is interesting. We talked about the odds on BetUS a few days ago, and I just went to check to see the odds of the Knicks to win the East and the Knicks to make the NBA Finals. Last I checked, they were at plus 1,400. But right now, they don't have it up yet. So they're changing the odds as we speak on BetUS. If you guys want to check out BetUS, click the link down below in the description to open up your BetUS account today to receive a 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits on the #1 online rated sportsbook in the world. A 24/7-hour customer service, which is extremely reliable, and a fast 24-hour payouts. That's up to $2,500. You can make your first 3 deposits to get a 125% sign-up bonus. You put $100 down, you'll get up to $225. I'll keep you guys up to date on when the odds come out later in the week.
BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook and casino. Live betting and racebook. We're celebrating 30 years with a historic offer. A 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits. Plus 10% gambler's insurance. Get started today. BetUS, where the game begins.
I can't wait to see those odds, baby, because I got the Knicks this season. Oh, yeah, baby. Now, I do have a question for you guys, and I'm going to put in the chat. Who do you rather have? Who are you rooting for in the play-in? Who are you rooting for in the play-in? Philly or Miami? Or it doesn't matter to you? Who would you rather face off? I'm going to put a poll in the chat. Who would you rather play in round 1? Philly or Miami? There's a part of me that says, give me the freaking Miami Heat and let's get revenge on those bums. That's what I would love. Now, I know some people want the easier way, which feels like 76ers, just because we've beat them all this season. But give me the Heat, bro. Let's get revenge on those freaking Miami Heat. Either way, I don't really care. But hit that like button, folks. 31 likes. We deserve more likes than that. Let's get this to way over 50 likes because your New York Knicks are the 2nd seed in the East, baby. And this is the time to celebrate together. This is the time to celebrate it all together, folks. Let your voice be heard. Who would you rather play in round 1, Philly or Miami? I think their playing game is going to be Tuesday night? I'm not sure. A lot of people don't seem to remember that the Knicks, even at their weakest, still eviscerated the big 3 in the Western Conference, including Milwaukee and Boston, too. Let them know. Let them know. Richie, on track record, I'd prefer the Sixers mainly because I would rather really not test playoff Jimmy again just yet, but it doesn't matter to me. Jimmy, Joel, they'll acknowledge us regardless. Yeah, I mean, the way I look at it is I don't really care, but if you're asking me which team would you rather face off and beat, it's the Heat, bro. Just because I obviously hate them. And I would love to send them packing early in a sweep fashion. Ooh, that would be glorious. That would be glorious. Because playoff Jimmy, Joel Embiid, Jalen Brunson. They got to come through Jalen Brunson at the Garden. Let's not pretend that that's not something that they're not thinking about either. These guys are going to battle it out in a play-in game just to face off against the New York Knicks that are scorching hot defensively with OG Anunoby's defense and Jalen Brunson playing like an MVP, Dante DiVincenzo becoming one of the best off-ball movers I've ever seen, plus his three-point shooting, Josh Hart hustling, Mitchell Robinson getting healthy, Isaiah Hardenstein dominating the glass, Precious coming in. I mean, let's go. This Knicks team is deep. Give me anybody, bro. Give me anybody. Either or. Seems like Knicks fans are pretty split. 56% are saying Philly. I'm loving it, baby. Bro, the Garden is going to explode this weekend. Round 1. Game 1 will be Saturday or Sunday. Saturday or Sunday, the Knicks will be facing off at home against Philly or Miami. The Pacers are not 7th. No, Mike. The Pacers are 6th. They'll be facing off against the Bucks round 1. The Sixers are 7th right now and will be hosting the play-in game against Miami. Huge, huge, huge stuff right here, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning into the show for the first time, don't forget to hit the like button on your way in because the Knicks are your 2nd seed. The Pacers are not 7th, Mike. I don't know where you're getting this information, but you are wrong. Jimmy, we lit, baby. Yes, sir. Am I going? As of right now, I'm not. I told myself I want to wait to the 2nd round. And you could buy 2nd-round playoff tickets, and boy, are they expensive. Oh, my God, they are expensive. Let me know if you guys are going to any NBA games. I would love to do a playoff watch party for one of these games. Let me know in the chat if you guys are interested. Google shows Pacers are 7th. Well, Google's wrong. If you go to the ESPN app, which is the most I trust over Google, I mean, you guys are making me second question. Why isn't it loading now? Hold on. The NBA app is where you really want to check this out. The Pacers are not 7th. I don't know where you guys are getting this confusion from. The Pacers are not 7th. Okay? The Knicks are 2nd and the Sixers are 7th. It's that simple. Go to the NBA app and you'll see it. The Indiana Pacers are not 7th. They have a tie, a 3-way tie between Orlando, Indiana, and Philadelphia. And the Orlando Magic are 5th, Indiana 6th, Pacers, and then the Sixers are 7th. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm pumped up right now, Knicks Nation. Richie, let's freaking go, man. Knicks rocking with the 2nd seed. Hell yeah, Keith. These are not tears. Allergies are acting up. Eddie, let those tears flow, baby. It's okay. Let it out. No shame in Knicks' joyful tears. I'll tell you that right now. Corey, love you, bro. Are you watching any of the Western final games? Some good matchups right now. Not watching currently. I'm live with you guys right now. I do got salsa in the stove, though. Your boy's making some pasta today. Celebrate. I mean, I make pasta every Sunday. Not like it's new. But, oh, it's going to taste good tonight. Come on now. You know your guys elite with the sauce. You know on a Sunday when the Knicks clinch the 2nd seed, we're making homemade pasta. Woo! Let's go, baby. This is some great vibes. The vibes are high. The vibes are immaculate. The Knicks are about to go wild in the NBA playoffs. I'm not afraid of nobody. And neither should you. Neither. 5 straight wins. Let's go. Richie's going to sleep real good tonight. Are we all? Knicks Nation. I thought the Sixers are 8th and heading into the play-in. The Sixers are 7th and facing off against the 8th place Heat for a play-in game to determine who the Knicks will be facing off against. You know what? Screw it. Bring it, Miami. That's all I'm saying. I want the Heat, bro. I want revenge from last year. Give me the Heat, bro. Either way, I don't care. But I would love to get revenge against that franchise, bro. Folks, don't forget to hit the like button on your way in. We got 38 likes. The goal's 50 likes. And also subscribe to Knicks Media if you're new here. We got NBA playoff basketball coverage coming to you live here on Knicks Media all throughout the playoffs. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell so you get notified every time your boy goes live or makes a video. We got preview coverage all week long heading into the NBA playoffs. The vibes, you can't get better than these vibes. You can't. The vibes are just immaculate, baby. The last time the Knicks reached this was 2012 and 13 with Carmelo Anthony. We were the second seed. I'm pretty sure we won 54 games that year. I could be wrong. Correct me, chat, if I'm wrong. But we were the second seed, and we lost in round 2 to the Pacers. So, yeah. We want to go far this year. Last year, we have not got past the second round since when? 2000? When they were the NBA, they went to the finals as the 8th seed? Give me the Miami Heat. Give me anybody. Let's go. I want Miami too, Keith. I would love to host Miami again. Playoff Jimmy, let him step up to the tribal chief, the head of the table himself, Jalen Brunson. Facts, they're going to start talking about playoff Jalen, even though that won't be a term because the reason why playoff Jimmy's a thing is because he takes off in the regular season and goes crazy in the playoffs. Well, Jalen Brunson goes crazy in the NBA regular season and the NBA playoffs. How about that? That's huge. This Knicks team finds a way to win basketball games. They will punch you in the mouth early with their defense and close it in the end with their elite ball movement on offense and shot making from Jalen Brunson. Can you give a shout out to my Knicks obsessed son Henry, who thought the season was over when Obi left us? Henry, don't you worry, buddy. We were all upset when Obi left. He was a fan favorite, but it was all part of the grand plan for your New York Knicks to be the second seed in the East and get 50 wins. So shout out to Henry. Come on now. This is the best you've probably ever seen the Knicks, buddy. This is the best Knicks team you've ever witnessed in your life. Same with me. I'm 26 years old. I was too young to see that era in the 90s. I wasn't alive. I was born in 1998. All I had for me was the early 2000s, and I was young that age, so I didn't really get to appreciate the young, early 2000s Knicks. I was there alive, but I wasn't, I was super young. The best Knicks season I've witnessed was that 2012 season with Melo, and then since then it's been absolute nothingness, and we've all witnessed that together. And here we are. The true fans are here. The team reaching number 2 without trading any of their first rounders is a great achievement regardless. Hoping we can cash these chips in soon while we get some cheap contracts in the books. Yeah, this is the season, bro. We got to go all in and win. No excuse. Let's go all the way. Why not us? Why not us? I already put my money on the Knicks to win months ago. And it's coming true, baby. The Knicks are the second seed in the East. What if I told you before the season that the Knicks are going to win 50 games and be the second seed with Julius Randle going down with the season-ending injury? Would you believe me? You'd think I'm crazy. If I said that in the summer, the Knicks are going to lose Julius Randle for the season in January, and the Knicks are still going to win 50 games and be the second seed, that's crazy. Now, I also probably had to add in, yeah, we're also going to make 2 trades. How about those trades? Can we not forget about the trades and the moves that Leon Rose has made to set this Knicks team up to where they're at? We're not here without the OG trade. We're not here without even the Bogdanovich trade. Playoff Bojan is coming. We've seen a little glimpses of Bojan Bogdanovich get hot. Just wait for the playoffs. That's when he's at his best. Bojan's going to go crazy in the playoffs. I'm telling you, he's going to get clutch shots. Let's freaking go. Chris says, I didn't know you cover the Knicks, Richie. I've been seeing you from Jake's Jet show. Following you here now, man. Good stuff. Knicks, let's effing go. Chris, well, thank you for following me here on Knicks Media. Yes, I cover the Jets. At Jets Media, I cover my Knicks here. At Knicks Media, the vibes are high, baby. Thank you for following me over here, Chris. Appreciate that. Let's go. Let's go. Knicks Nation, stand up. Woo-wee. Vibes. Vibe check. Oh, immaculate. Vibe check. Immaculate vibes. That's what we like to see, baby. This is what we like to see. Bro, Richie, the vibes are high. The Knicks are the second seed in new Jets uniforms tomorrow. You can't ask for a more beautiful, beautiful. Oh, my God. The vibes are so high. Brunson is too small average. Was not even a first-round pick. For those who believe in the American dream, Brunson's new earned name is Captain America. Jalen Brunson took all of the criticism. He's not a 1A. Okay. He's not big enough. Okay. He's not this. He's not that. All right. Well, here's just going nuclear, playing like one of, if not the best team in the NBA. Best player in the East. He's the best player in the Eastern Conference. He had a better individual performance of a regular season than anybody in the East. That's a fact, bro. That's not even up for debate. Name one player in the East that had a better individual season than Jalen Brunson. You can't. Jason Tatum, I think Brunson had a better season than him. All the people that are ahead of Jalen Brunson in the MVP race are in the West. And you could argue that Brunson deserves MVP. We already made a whole video about it, but look what the guy did. What other player in the NBA lost their all-star, their number 2 option, and leveled up their game to get their team up to the second seed? Like, he deserves it. I get Jokic is just this joker that's so frustrating. I get that, you know, Luka is having a phenomenal season in SGA. I get it, but bro, Brunson lost Randall and elevated this Knicks team to new heights. Oh my gosh. JB will be all NBA first, and if he's not, we riot. He should be. And then he's going to have $100 million decision to make in the summer if he wants to sign an extension with the Knicks or not. That's going to be interesting. If he doesn't win MVP, the league is a joke, dude. He's not going to win it, unfortunately. He should, but he's not going to. I know the NBA operates. Come on, folks. We're so close to getting 50 likes. 43 likes with over 100 people watching. There's no reason why we can't get to over 50 likes, baby. The vibe should be through the roof, Knicks Nation. Let's go! The Knicks finish off the season on a 5-game winning streak. 50 wins. And the second seed. What more can you ask for? What more can you possibly ask for, Knicks Nation? I'm sorry to tell you guys. This is what we wanted. I'll cry myself to sleep if Brunson leaves the Knicks. His dad's still here. He ain't going nowhere, Peter. Don't you worry. Jalen Brunson is an all-time Knick. He understands what he means to the city. He's not going nowhere, Peter. Don't you worry. Jalen Brunson needs to be the MVP conversation. He definitely proved all the haters wrong. He's in the conversation, that's for sure. Will he win it is the question. I think he should, but I don't think he will because of the other players around him. Jalen Brunson is doing things that we've never seen. My entire life as a Knicks fan, I've been waiting patiently for a franchise point guard, and he's here, and I never in my wildest imaginations thought that he would be this good. Let's not pretend where this Knicks franchise has been in this past decade. We've had a new point guard start in the regular season year in, year in, year out. Now we have a stable franchise superstar as the face of this Knicks team at the head of the operation in Jalen Brunson, bro. Shout out to Coach Tibbs as well. He needs to get credit from the fans. Okay? Can we please start giving Tom Thibodeau his flowers yet? Is it going to take a playoff run for you guys to do that? I don't know. I'm giving Tom Thibodeau a lot of love here. His adjustments and dealing with the injuries that he's dealt with this season to get this Knicks team to the second seed is masterful. What a job by Tom Tibbs and the entire Knicks organization, baby. I think Tom Thibodeau should be in the conversation for Coach of the Year. I think Dante should be in the conversation for Most Improved Player. But I don't think he will because he came on a little late in his most improved ability. So we shall see. We shall see. Folks, we got a whole week ahead of us of previewing the Knicks playoff matchup in round one. We'll see who we go up against. Will it be Philly? Will it be Miami? We shall see. But I'm not afraid of either of them. I think that what this Knicks team has done this season will be talked about. But job isn't finished. It's not even started, to be honest, because the fun begins in the NBA playoffs. The cool thing about this Knicks team is we do have playoff experience, playoff success experience, might I add. Winning last season in 5 games against Cleveland. Going 6 against Miami. Those are very valuable playoff experience for Jalen Brunson, for Josh Hart, for Hartenstein. OG has a lot of playoff experience in Toronto. He won a championship. Dante won a championship in Milwaukee. Bogdanovich has so much playoff experience. Mitchell Robinson dominated the playoffs last year. This Knicks team has the experience. It's not like we're going to have, we're losing our virginity again in the playoffs like last year. It's not going to be the case. I know we wish we can have Julius Randle, but we can't keep harping on the past. Let's focus on what we got. Let's buckle up. The Knicks are winning this without Randle. Will this Knicks team be better with Randle? Yes. That's not up for debate. Even though I see some nonsense on radio saying that this Knicks team is better without Julius. That's wrong. But they're still a good basketball team without him. And they've proven that. Time in and time again. Let's go, baby. Oh, I'm hyped up. I can't wait to see who we face up against in the first round. I can't wait. Who's it going to be? I know that Knicks fans are going to be tuning on to that play-in game. When is it, Tuesday? When's the play-in game? Tuesday? Woo! We got a lot of things happening in the sports world. We got the NBA playoffs starting and then the NFL draft. Damn, that's a lot. Especially for me, who covers the Knicks and the Jets for a living. So you could definitely find me being extremely busy here on my channel, across all the YouTube channels. Will, thank you for reminding the people what our record is with OG. 20-3 with OG Anunoby. Are you kidding me? The Knicks are 20-3 with OG. That's ridiculous. That's unreal. We are a different squad. 20-3, bro. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. 3 losses in 23 games when OG Anunoby's on the floor. That should give Knicks fans all the confidence in the world, baby. That's crazy. And the Raptors are 12-27 since the trade, but we got fleeced, right? Internet casuals. Bro, I hope nothing but for the best for RJ and IQ in Toronto, but man, oh man, did the Knicks win that trade for show. For show. 50 wins. In the 23 games OG was healthy, the Knicks win 20 of them. That's crazy. Unreal stuff. Don't forget, folks, to hit the like button on your way into the show and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll be covering the New York Knicks all throughout the NBA playoffs leading up until round number 1 begins this weekend. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel as you're enjoying Jalen Brunson go for 40 in the finale of the regular season, baby. McBride will step up in the playoffs. How about that one? No reason why he won't. No reason why our guy Deuce McBride won't step up in the playoffs. Let's go. It's the NBA playoffs. This is where stars are born. Brunson was born 2 years ago in Dallas when Luka went down and dropped 40 to help the Dallas Mavericks get all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Last year, Jalen Brunson went crazy in the playoffs to kind of really establish himself as a beast Now, this is another opportunity for Brunson. He is on an absolute nuclear tear these past few weeks, coming off Player of the Month, averaging like well over 35 a game in the last 10 games or so. This Knicks team is scorching hot and has all the momentum needed to head into the NBA postseason. We have playoff experience littered all across this roster, too. So, let's go. Jalen Brunson will be waiting for you, Philly or Miami, whichever one is lucky enough to come face up against us. Folks, that's going to wrap up the post-game show here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Richie here at Knicks Media. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I'll be making some content daily all the way throughout the week, heading into the NBA playoffs. I'm super excited. You should be too. We got the Sixers taking on the Heat to determine who the Knicks will be facing up against. We shall see what happens. I'll see you guys throughout the week. Salute to Knicks Nation. I'll be on Bleacher Report as well. I appreciate you guys big time. Salute, salute, salute to the chat. Your boys out. See you guys next time. Let's go Knicks. Peace.